Welcome back. Final War Season 34 on our quest for Platinum 1. So, we got Path 2, we got Strike Counter, Power Struggle, we got APOC, we got Cable, we got Archangel. We're going with Apocalypse against Mr. Negative. Key bit here is when I do knock him down with the special, which I have to do as he crosses a bar of power, I will get a bar of power. He's going to put the reverse controls on me. I forget about that for a brief second here. I tried to go for the parry, missed the parry, and then got clipped. There I do get the parry, but then didn't dash in properly. Hopefully I can do it. I think I can do it better on the second time around. Here, we knock him down. This time I actually get the parry, attack into him properly, get the special 1 off. Goodbye, Mr. Negative. Next up on Path 2, Section 1, we have Terrax, not a problem for Apocalypse. Now it's Strike Counter, Fury, Brute Force, Power Focus 1, so I can't hold my specials. I gotta throw them when I get him, or else I don't want to give him too many Furies. Here, I'm not too much worried about his rock stacks. I'm getting willpower healing from the armor break that he puts on me, so it's not too bad. I do start with a power start 1 because I wanted to get off a nice big special 2. Then go right into, then after his special I can go into a special 1. Now I got the quadruple debuff on him. I can just refresh those with the heavy, and he is just about done. One more special 1 will do it. And the power start 1 is also going to work for the next fight. We got Man-Thing on node 20. He's a missed defender, so we just got to make sure that we block our specials. And again, power start 1 because we want to go ahead and get off the big special 2, which will give the concussion, which will help eliminate the chances of getting the shocks after the 10th hit with the armor up on him. So there I do get a shock, but it's not too bad. I got the willpower to offset it here. The special 1, I'm going to go ahead and block that, get off my own special 1. He's got the quadruple debuff on him. I can just reapply that and then throw one more special 1. Should do it. Again, it is strike counter, so I do want to throw specials in order to eliminate him getting any extra furies here. And goodbye, Man-Thing. Apocalypse absolutely putting in the work. Path 3, we got Clear, Magneto, and Cap Infinity War as a Defiance attacker. We got Power Focus 2 and Hurt Locker. We're going to go Magneto against Jabari here. And it's not too bad. I do forget about the cleanse at the beginning that I got to back off away, so I do take a hit there. But it's okay. I'm very much bleed resistant, so I can just heal up a little bit from willpower. And I'm just going to keep pushing Jabari to special 2. It's Jabari's special 1 that gives her like the Huntress charges, not the special 2. So I'm more than happy to keep pushing Jabari to a special 2. And it's pretty easy to evade. She's going to build up some some armors, which I could use my special 2 to armor break her. But I think at a certain point, I just decided, all right, we're just going to keep pushing to special 2, and I might as well just go for special 3 to try and finish it. By the time I think I got to special 2, I just decided, let's go with the special 3, which is fine. So again, nice counter on Jabari's heavy. And at this point, I probably could have gone for the special 2, but again, like I said, I just decided, all right, we're going to go special 3, bait another heavy, drop the special 3, and this should just about do it. All right, there we go. The bleed ticks are away. Next up, this was my one mistake. I'm running low on boosts, and I was looking at the boosts, and I forgot to put on, I think it was my last invulnerability boost. If I had put the invulnerability boost on for this power snack backup recovery Mysterio, I think I would have got it. There is a chance that Magneto shuts down the node and shuts down the power drain from Mysterio's special 2, but sometimes it does not work. And in this case, I was feeling pretty good. I'm up to 2 bars of power. I'm pushing him to a second to 2 bars, but then he power drains me, and that is the worst. So on the one hand, he's hashtag metal, so I don't have to worry about missing him at all. I don't have to. He's a miss defender. I can ignore that completely. His special 2 puts on his miss buff. I can ignore that. Also, my issue is I was trying to get to a special 3 to try and blitz him down, and once I realized the power drain wasn't working, I should have thrown the special 2. That would have been the much better choice there, would have just thrown it and then started spamming specials. Instead, I kept letting him throw more and more special 2s, and he just kept power draining me more and more and more. And that was not the right thing to do. Even like the special 1s with the bleeds would have been a better choice here, especially once he wasn't shutting down the node. So I did get him to throw a bunch of special 2s. I did get a bunch of hits in there, but I couldn't take advantage of the prowess that I was building up and even get off like a nice big like special 1 just to, put some decent damage in. So even here, he throws his special 1. I'm going to go ahead, parry until that little purple timer is just about done. Even if I take a little bit of damage, it's not the end of the world. Nice clean evade there against the wall, but he's gaining too much power. Now sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. This one was just not the greatest matchup this time. I do like it, but I think the invulnerability boost would have been the safe way to go, because at a certain point he gets too much power from the power snack and the backup recovery. And I think it was just power snack right there, because I think it's one more. I accidentally put on a dex instead of a parry, and once I do that, he gets that 3rd bar, and I'm screwed. There's the dex into the power, and if I actually survive it, if I could have got a hit in right away, I tried to throw a special, which would have given me the adrenaline healing back, but I missed it. So maybe I could have recovered from this one. I tried to throw it, he didn't dash in, and that's it. Annoying to die here, but it did not make a difference at the end of the war, which is always good. So we just go back in with Magneto, and we finish this one off. Not a problem, but it was just annoying. If I would have had the invulnerability boost, I would have easily survived that special 3, and I could have finished off that fight. So one of the few times where my Magneto strategy has not paid off. Most of the time this season, Magneto has been great, and we're going to do it again for the last fight of the war in the boss circle. So Magneto still coming in clutch, even though this one he did not. Alright, next up we've got Nick Fury, again on EMP. Last war, it was a 6-star rank 3. This war, it is a 6-star rank 4. Doing the same thing, we're going Horseman Archangel. Gonna try and get the parry right away. Of course, doesn't hit. So there we go. That one hits. We get a bunch of bleeds, which is nice to see. Now we can get a whole bunch of neurotoxins on. We got 2 to start. Get another poison there. Now we're up to 4 neurotoxins. He is just melting away. The neurotoxins are stopping the bubble shield charges. They're also stopping his tactical charges. So really happy with that. We push him into the second phase. He is melting away by himself. We get a nice little counter. Throw the special 2. Let him hit into the block for the poison. And then I could have done the heavy counter, but I thought it was a little too far away, but went with the special 1, which is fine. We get 2 neuros on him. He continues to melt, which is great. Going again, bait the heavy attack in, and he is toast. A really nice fight with Archangel on against the EMP Fury. Next, section 2, we used the Horseman, so Apocalypse, who's good because of under pressure here, where he can become disorient immune, but it is a little bit of a longer fight in this one, just because I'm not going to do nearly as much damage as if I was if I had 4 charges. So this one is going to be a little slow, but it's fine. We become disorient immune, which is why we play APOC. on these fights. It is strike counter, so we're going to keep spamming the special 1 while we evade Corvus's his own special 1. Reapply the poison there with the heavy. Again, just keep spamming special 1. He hits pretty hard when he has his glaive active, so we don't want to give him too much block penetration, because even the blocked hits or the parries are going to cause a decent amount of damage. That's fine. Go avoid his unblockable special 2. Again, reapply the poison. Keep throwing our own special 1, just again to stop the strike counter block penetration from happening. Alright, we need like one more evade and full combo here. And he's done. Next up, we have the Minion Section 2, Black Panther Civil War. We've done this one before. It's like Buffet and Thorns, but we made Archangel a Horseman. We get some decent RNG. We get the poison there. Now he's got a neurotoxin. We need a couple more neuros. Throw the special 1. We're up to 3 neurotoxins. We got a bunch of poisons. We're going to convert those. Okay, we only have 3. Take that on the block. Get another nice heavy. We're up to 4 neurotoxins. He's melting away. And goodbye, Black Panther Civil War. Next up, we continue into the boss circle because we're still boosted. We have Archangel against this Super Skrull. He is a Miss Defender. He has the annoying Miss Mechanic on this particular node and in his kit. So there's like triple chances to miss on this one. So we are just going to try and get the Neuros on. Once the Neuros are on, you can see there just one hit because I had activated a miss. And then once we get the Neuros on, he is just going to melt away and we can just pretty much ignore the rest of the node. There we got 4 Neuros on. It's fantastic. Again, even though I think I can pretty much have the node in check, I just blocked the special 1 anyway, just on the off chance that it triggers the miss. There he's stunned, so I'll take advantage, throw a special 1. Do the same thing again. He's got 3 Neuros on. We got a couple poisons, convert those. We got 6 Neuros now. He is just absolutely melting. Another heavy attack, and Skrull is down. Next, we have a Silver Surfer on enhanced armor up and Thorns. Now, he doesn't. I don't think he actually gets his armor up at all, but Black Widow Clairvoyant, super safe fight, even though if I get hit a little bit. Not the fastest fight, but definitely the super safe. I can just choose to stay in the bleed mode, but because the special 2 puts the buff immunity on, even if he were to get an armor up, which I don't think he ever does, we could get rid of it with the buff immunity. That's an actual clean evade on Surfer Special 2. I said clean evade last war with Archangel, but actually the Horseman saved me on the last hit, which was correctly pointed out. So that was a clean evade on Silver Surfer's Special 2. And here, I just block the Special 1 here because I don't want to trigger miss. He is a miss defender, and Claire is not a Defiance attacker. So there we go with the Poison Special 2, and then we can actually switch over into the Incinerate mode for some burst damage. Again, I am running like 4 out of 5 MD, so I am getting power back nicely anytime he has a buff and we nullify it. So there we go, a Special 2. We get some, not much, but we get a decent amount there. We're almost done with this one. Another actual clean evade on Surfer Special 2. Try to finish him off with a couple special ones, actually, even a heavy attack there. And finally, Surfer is down. Next up is Sorcerer Supreme. She is a Miss Defender, but we're going to go with Captain America Infinity War as a Defiance attacker. We just have to not, there's explosive personality, so just don't hit into the block, and we can just parry heavy the entire time. I think it would have been over sooner if I think I end up launching a special 2 after the heavy with the armor up, and the armor up is like 40% more effective on this node. But it still works out okay. And again, even if Sorcerer spams special 1s, every time I evade because I'm a Defiance attacker, instead of getting the buff, I actually get an energy resistance passive instead. So there I blocked the first 2. I actually end up blocking all of them. There I evade the last one, and there's the energy resist passive. So that was didn't crit, but nice big stun, get a couple more heavies off. I think I even go with like a heavy into special 1 afterwards. But we almost finished with 100% health, so completely fine here. Not really worried at all. I can take specials on the block all day. Cap is a beast. Surprisingly used him a number of times this season. Not for a ton of fights, but the ones I did bring him in for, he was the a really nice Defiance attacker. Alright, last but not least, we got Penny. Now, I forgot briefly that this one also had Brute Force. It has Limber, Hard Knock Life, and you'll see at the beginning of the fight, I go ahead and I start removing the Sync Shield, and I totally forget for a second about Brute Force right now, and then I start ticking away, and I'm like, oh no, got it. I'm hitting into the block, but I'm like, no, why am I doing this? I just lost like half my health, which I didn't need to. So we're just going to go ahead, parry heavy, build up to a special 3, which is all we really want to do on this node. There, let Penny throw the special 1, get her spacing, heavy counter, perfect. Another parry, even just a couple taps, just to, a couple light attacks, just for the brute force, while we slowly build our way up to a special 3. There, we had a little bit of power burn, but we're okay. Again, another heavy attack, perfect. Come on, keep throwing that special 1, I don't care. Alright, a little bit of power burn there again. Alright, now I think we can safely parry heavy up to special 3. There we go. Double up our prowess, drop a big special 3, and let the bleeds take care of Penny. So this fight didn't have to be as close as it ended up being. I just made that mistake at the beginning, thinking about the Sync Shield too much when I really didn't need to, and Penny is done. I hope you enjoyed this war. It was the last one. See you in the next one, guys.